Well, hi. Welcome back to Glitter 50. So today I'm going to be using this. I already have my base done and I have my brows done, which is not normal for me. I normally don't do all of that, but I wanted to get this look done, and so I went ahead and did all of that. But let's just go ahead and dive right into this. This is the Moonspell Volume 2 by Lunar Beauty. I'm so excited to be using this. Oh, it's so pretty on the inside too. So if you haven't seen it yet, here is what she looks like. It's so pretty. So I'm going to go into trying to decide what kind of look I want to do. I'm going to use Sally first, which is from Practical Magic. And I'm going to take Sally. The shadows are just so creamy. And I'm actually going to go on the inside. Normally I start on the darkest color and I go on the outside, but we're doing things a little differently today. A little bit more. Tap it off. It's such a pretty color. It's kind of orangey pink. Isn't that a pretty color? It's got like a brown to it as well. I just think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, bright color, but not like... So on camera, it comes across a lot brighter. But it's just so pretty. Okay. The other eye really quick. So how have you guys been? I am excited for things to be different and better, and we're in October and it is almost Halloween. Well, the end of the month, obviously it'll be Halloween, but then it's Thanksgiving, which I absolutely love. Thanksgiving and Christmas. What is your favorite holiday? My absolute favorite holiday is Easter, probably because it's closest to my birthday. And I've always loved spring and the renewal and all that stuff, but Thanksgiving is... Who doesn't like food? I love food. Obviously, because I'm a little round. But yeah, I really like this color. I think it is absolutely beautiful. So now I'm going to use my color switch. Oh, I also have the Lunar Beauty brush set, and this is the LBE2 brush that I'm using. And then I'm going to go into the color Queenie, which is this one up here. I'm going to put that on my edge out here. Hey, my hair is getting in my way. I love how all of these colors can go together. I know that a lot of people don't do eye looks like I do, but these colors really do complement one another. They're different, but they're not so different that they don't complement. Like, they can definitely see, they can be blended together, and they're so pretty together. Now I'm just buffing it out on the top to kind of make it so that there's no harsh line up there. And of course, there goes my eyes watering, per usual. Per usual. The other eye. Take this, make sure I don't have, this is the eye that gives me the most trouble. I love to put it all the way down on the edge, but my eye likes to water, and then you'll notice halfway through the day that I've been wiping, and then it causes an issue. But one of these days it'll be good. I have eye drops, but I have allergies, and it's not the makeup, it's just I have allergies, and my eyes like to water. I remember my Aunt Doris, she used to have a tissue with her all the time, and it didn't matter what was happening, her eyes would water as well. And I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, why do my eyes water all the time? And then I remembered my Aunt Doris, and I was like, well, I guess it just runs in the family. So alright, I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to blend. You guys don't need to be watching that. Alrighty, so now that I've got all that blended, I'm going to take Marie, which is a black with a purple, pink, gold shimmer to it. Tap it off a little bit. You can't really see that, but it does have a little bit of reflect in it. So I'm just going to place that on the outer corner for some depth. I know it looks really crazy. I do have powder on underneath my eyes, so I can work with this just a little bit. Now I like to do this. Work it in, and then I'm going to take my color switch again, and then I'll go back into Queenie on that same brush and blend her in so that it's not so harsh, but you'll get that dark color that you want. And then it just blends right up into Queenie, right up in there. A little bit more. I never know what to say during these, when I'm blending. I just don't know what to say to make it interesting, which is probably something I need to work on to make my videos a little bit better. And of course my eye is watering again, so I just take a Q-tip. Well, hello, Callie. It's my cat. No, the door did not just open all on its own. My cat just wanted to come in and say good morning. Because here it is almost 4 o'clock in the morning as I'm getting ready for work. But see how that just blends right in? Manny MUA, he does such, like, his makeup is so good. It's such a, his mattes are blendable, from what I've played with, and I've only used one other palette other than this, and that was the Life's a Drag, the first one, not the facelift. Since I own the first one, I don't really feel the need to own the second one. I'm not a collector like that. I have plenty of other palettes like that, but I do enjoy his brand. And this brush is really, really nice. I like his brush set so far. Alrighty, so now I'm going to take I'm going to take the shade Maggie, and I'm going to take that on my LBE number 5 brush. And I'm going to take that between the two just to give it a base, because the color that I want to use in the middle is more of a topper shade. So I'm just going to blend this in here. Just to give that shadow that I'm going to put in there a base to cling to. Color switch. And I like to use the Smashbox Photo Focus setting spray when I put the color in the middle. And I'm going to take the color Mildred, which is right down here. And that's a nice shimmer shade, and I'm going to spray it on my brush and see what this does. It's so pretty. See that color? Oof. It's so nice. Then I'm just going to blend it over here with the black. Make sure that, see, even with it being a shimmer, it blends so nicely. Alrighty, time to do the other eye. Spray it again. Doing makeup, you learn to be ambidextrous, using both your right and your left hand. A little bit more. I know it looks funky right there, but I've got a plan. So I'm just going to blend the two together now. What do you think of that? All right. So now I'm going to take the shade Luna right there, and I'm going to take it on my pinky look at that color. It's so pretty. Look at that. It doesn't even show up on camera the way it does in person. And it's got like a purple and a gold and a little bit of an orange reflect to it. And blend it together. It's so pretty. Do you see that color? Oh. Yes. Such a pretty color. Alrighty, I'm gonna go finish off my face, and we'll come back and do my lower lashes and some lips. Alrighty, so I have the rest of my face on. I know it looks a little bit out there, but I should probably tell you what I used all over my face. So I used the e.l.f. This is the acne fighting foundation, which is something we need because wearing the masks we can get maskne. And I combined it with the No Filter foundation from ColourPop. I have the e.l.f. in the shade Blush or Buff, and then I have the ColourPop in the shade Light 50. So this one's more of a pinky, this is more of a neutral. So I combine the two of those, and then I use the Physicians Formula Katie Holmes bronzer, blush, and highlight. That's what I have on my face today. And then I use the Anastasia brow definer for my brows, and the Anastasia mascara. What's that called? I don't remember what it's called, but in their mascara line. So anyway, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to take what color do I want on the bottom? I'm going to take Queenie on an angle brush. I'm going to set that down because I don't want to bend it. I'm just going to take that along my lower lash line. This is the one I always have a problem with. It looks really good for a minute, and then it'll go away because I have to keep wiping my eye, but I'm gonna do my best to try and keep it there. There we go. A little bit more. Okay. Then I'm going to take, this is the LBE 0. It's just a little tiny packer brush. And I'm going to pick up Freya, which is this color right here. It's kind of a bright orangey pink. That color. Tap it off a little bit. And I'm going to bring it in the inner portion. I would like it if my eye would stop watering, so that it'll actually stay. That'd be nice. I love doing my under eyes. I just wish it would stay there all day. And I'm just gonna brush it underneath. Get that bright color under there. And I will say that Luna is all over my face. So there is a little bit of fallout from the glitter, but I don't personally care. I like having glitter everywhere. So maybe in future, or if you want to put some glitter glue down, or spray your finger with the setting spray, maybe that'll help it stay put, but I don't particularly care. I like it, except for my eyes are watering. So I'm using my color switch, and then I'm going to take Agatha, which is this shade right here, and I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner. See how that looks? Put that right up in there. For a nice bright inner corner. There we go. I like it nice and bright. There it is. And flick it up just a little bit and bring it in just a little bit. Alrighty, so now we're going to take, and I am trying to decide between these two. These are the new ColourPop lippy pencils, and I have one in Bumble and one in CTRL. I think I'm going to use, actually I think I'm going to use the darker one, and I'm going to line my lips. know it looks kind of crazy. Now before I go any further, I'm actually going to use my setting sprays. I've been enjoying the Fresh AF from ColourPop. I know I use a lot of setting spray. And then the e.l.f. and Jen Atkins Mist Me. It's such a fine mist. Now I'm going to take the Hollow's Eve from Lunar Beauty, the liquid lip. I haven't used lipstick in so long. I think I forgot how. Oh, that dries down so nice though. I'm just going to let it sit there for a few minutes, and I'm going to take my sponge, go over everything, make sure that everything is set into place. And now I don't want to mess up the color of this. This is Coven. So I'm going to take it on my finger. Some more. And just blot over the top of it. It feels so good to have lipstick on. Now on camera, it doesn't look like it goes so well. But in person, because you see the orange kind of shining through, it does look like it goes well. Hello, Callie. So, here's the final look. What do you think? I'm not sure about the orange lips. They'll have to be wiped off before I put my mask on anyway, but I like it. So I hope you enjoyed this look. I would really recommend getting, if you don't have Moonspell 1, Moonspell 2 is really pretty. I love the eye look I came up with. I think it is a beautiful, beautiful palette. And please like, subscribe, and share. Still trying to get to 100 followers, but please remember, who's better than you? Nobody.